Hey guys, what's up? It's the Weird Beans, man. Episode 5?
5?
Yeah, 5. I'm here with Snow, Princess, and Senpai. Casey is coming late, that hoe. Anyway, um, oh, let's get started, What, what's been going on with you guys for this week?
Not that much.
Work, school.
To
Work.
school,
Sorry.
hanging out with my best friend, and then that's about it.
I'm trying to remember what they're called. They're like I know next week I have to take a test, and it's like the test that colleges look at.
Ew.
The SAT? Or the ACT?
ACT, I'm pretty sure.
Here. Yeah, ACT here.
There's both.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
two different tests.
It depends what coast you're on.
Yeah. I'm doing the ACTs on the 20. No. Yeah, on the 20th. Yeah.
Dude, you're
So in like 2
doing
weeks.
Dude, Dude, you know what I'm doing it
What?
in 2 days.
Good luck with that. Honestly, for us, we're supposed to do it when we're juniors, but online happened.
I don't know. You're supposed to do
I
a
did
fourth
it.
quarter, and then we never had it. I never
And
had it.
we had to sign up for it this time, and yeah, you know. Then they get one free one. We get one free one now.
Dude, they told us we're doing this in a week. I don't think anyone studied in that week.
Which, 2 weeks ago, we just recently did the practice ACTs. Yeah.
Because I clearly did not study.
Studying? I never heard of it.
I have never studied in my life.
At all?
Not once have I ever studied for a test.
Me either.
Really? Interesting.
My brain, it just doesn't let me. If you give me vocab words, I most likely will never study those for the fact of my brain thinks it's boring and not useful. And that just triggered 20 people. And,
Knowing words? Wow.
doing work? Are you kidding me? And
What are
it's just like,
words?
I don't see the point of me knowing what these words are. That doesn't sound right. I meant my brain is like, I could be making something right now, and I'm sitting here and doing this.
Learning words of the English language.
I don't need to know English.
I'll go with Danish.
Danish? I go with Dutch.
Dutch.
It's okay, princess.
Oh, guys who are watching, yeah, one of us is asleep.
Yeah.
Well, I had something interesting happen today.
What's up?
So I went to, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm gonna call it Ubwe.
Subway.
Exactly. I'm calling it Ubwe. And this guy walks in with no mask, and one of the workers there politely tells him, "Hey, you can't come in with no mask. You have a mask." And he goes, "Well, the governor stated that we don't have to wear them anymore." And he goes, "Yeah, but here it's still company policy that you have to wear a mask until further notice." And he flicks the guy off. And he was like, "Oh, come on, man. I didn't do anything." And walks out. So I look at him, and I'm sitting there staring at this dude who just left, and I'm like, "You look awfully familiar." Then I realized this was my middle school science teacher.
Oh.
And I was like, I see his life is going well.
Did you talk to him?
No,
No.
he sucked as a teacher. Let me tell you, he was
Uh,
one of the like top 5 that I hated.
Hmm.
I was like, man, you're just mad you didn't get your sandwich.
Oh, I just realized something.
yeah.
So so I work from 9 to 9. So right before when I was working, I'm like, okay, let me just use the restroom. And then me and one of my coworkers, I was trying to go into the bathroom. They were trying to go out, and we just collide. I'm like, no one saw each other because it was at that angle that we just hit shoulders. But I had more momentum on my side, so they fell down. I'm like, oh.
Wait.
No.
Oh.
So I like to say, I'm like, it's not. I'm like, do I need to be here, or can I check, or can I clock out real quick and come back? And it said, yeah, you're fine. This happens multiple times. It's not your fault. You can just go home. I'm like, oh, okay. That was like 2 days ago, and then yesterday when I walked into work, one of my coworkers just says, "Hey, stop pushing people around." I'm like, "Oh, you heard."
The rumors are flying.
The rumors have started, but no, like
uh,
we just make jokes half the time, and I'm like, I see you heard, and then we just laughed about it. They did give me popcorn when I was walking out. It was good popcorn.
like,
I'm like,
thank you for not hitting somebody today. Here's
no,
your treat.
here's
You
your
did a good job,
treat.
Pat's head.
uh, but no, like uh, my
Huh.
coworkers, like the coworkers is actually supposed to help pushing carts, not like the greeters. They stink. They just don't do their job.
That's true. I
Oh,
worked at
okay. Here's
Walmart.
another story from this week. I was so my shift is 5 hours long, so I don't get a lunch. I get a 15-minute break, but I typically use that towards the end because there's no cards there. But no, like I've been working for 4 hours, and I'm wondering, I'm not seeing anyone. Am I supposed to have coworkers? I walked in, I'm like, yeah, I don't see anyone. Said, strange, you're supposed to have two other coworkers. I'm like, well, I have found no one in the parking lot. Like every cart I'm pushing up, I do not see any more than the ones I have pushed up. And one of them was taking their lunch for 4 hours.
Wait. What?
According to him,
They took a
he just came back from lunch. So I'm like, dude, I've been here for 4 hours. I'm like, oh, yeah, I was taking my lunch. And the other dude, I'm like, dude, I have no clue where that man. No, I know exactly where that man. That man was at McDonald's.
What?
He
How?
said, "Give me a Mac
Yeah,
with
no.
another
He wasn't
Mac."
buying that. He was buying spicy nuggets.
Well,
I
that's why
mean,
he was gone for 4 hours. His butt was.
Well, yeah,
spicy
I
nuggets,
like that the guy. Like I saw that man 2 hours ago. Like he came from his lunch. And I'm like, okay, so he had a lunch, and I'm like, I haven't seen him since. And then someone said, hey, probably check the bathroom. Like we knock on the door, and the stall, and he says, oh, I'm here. I'm like, dude, it's been 3 hours. He said, oh, has it? I'm like, dude, what did you eat? I'm like, oh, I ate some spicy nuggets. I'm like, everyone like me and this other dude who was in there just like was just like, oh, um, so don't eat them again. And as soon as you feel like they're out of your system, please come back to work.
You should
well,
get a manager
The
job.
fun part is he never checked back in. He just didn't check back in after lunch. So during that whole time he wasn't getting paid. I'm like, I kind of feel bad, but like you choose a poor choice by eating spicy nugs. But the guy who said he was taking his lunch, the story doesn't end there, because he took in 2 carts and then says, "Oh, I'm gonna take my lunch now." And I looked at him like, "Didn't you just say you just took your lunch?" I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, "Did you take?" No. I'm like, and then I talked to the manager and I'm like, "Hey, do you know this guy has been slacking for about, I don't know, 4 hours? I haven't seen him since I walked in, and then he's
You
not taking his lunch."
snitch.
Is it? Oh, and then is it this guy? I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "He's been working here 5 years. We can't fire him. No one else wants his job."
No wonder. No wonder he's slacking. Yeah.
I'm like, "So do you pay him?" I'm like, "Yeah, we pay him most of the hours he works, and some of the hours."
Y'all Walmart is whack.
Yeah, that's whack.
Dude, like the thing is like
They said,
like right now people aren't trying to find a job at Walmart. They have they are literally they have the reason I got a job there is because they couldn't hire any more people with a diploma. My orientation was with people who did not have, they were still in high school. Like,
What?
yeah, it was like just like, oh, okay.
mm. And there's a sleepy princess.
There's a
There's
sleepy
Princess.
princess. Uh,
Um, I have a what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Bruh, Jesus, that's what I said. Um, I went to Publix with Casey. No, she's
Ooh,
not
I
here.
still don't know what Publix is, a grocery store, right?
Yes, it's a grocery store.
Ah, okay,
Let me
okay.
tell you, there was this dude, and he was mighty fine. I was there, I was like,
Did you get his number?
no, because I'm shy.
Oh,
But
did Casey get his number?
no, because she's also shy. But um, he walked past me, and I was like, oh wow, that guy, kind of cute. And then Casey realized him because we passed by him again, and she just gave me this face of, hmm. And then I said, yeah, I know. And then we just giggled like schoolgirls that we are. And as soon as I did that, I realized that I was like, oh, he knows that we're talking about him now.
He
Because it was like,
knows.
it was so blatantly obvious. And then I turn around just to check, and he's like talking to this girl, and I was like, dang it, he has a girlfriend too. Like, damn it, made myself a fool for nothing. So y'all sliding into people's DMs?
The only one I'm sliding is Unknown and Princess.
I knew you were gonna get
Unknown's my fiance.
fiance. He
Fiance.
was
I always knew you were
That
gay
fiance.
too.
joke is just like, I hate it every time I say it, but I still say it for some reason.
I hate it every
I
time
hate it
I
every
say
time I say Unknown's my fiance, but I do it every single time.
fiance. You secretly love the joke.
I,
Don't deny it.
I don't.
I
He's like, I
I don't.
swear, Your Honor. How do you
Honor,
plead? I
I
swear.
swear on my behalf of.
he is found guilty.
Now raise your flag.
Do you know what my sister just texted me? What's your
Okay.
go-to Among Us character look like?
And that's the answer.
I agree, Princess. That is my answer. But yes, that's all I'm gonna put. Princess gave me the answer.
Wait, I thought that was Jazz said that.
No. Princess goes, ooh. And I was like, and that's the answer.
No. She's
I thought
sleeping.
that was you who said that.
Yes. That
No.
was me. It was me. It was I.
It was I this entire time.
Mwahaha.
I just realized because I'm not recording, I don't know how long it's been.
It's been
Wait,
like
20
30
minutes.
minutes.
why aren't we recording?
Because we don't need to
Because,
anymore.
yeah, you just have to put it onto Twitch and then we can all grab it from
Yeah,
there.
like as soon as
Oh,
I end
okay.
the stream
Once
now.
I figure it out.
Yeah, as soon as I end the stream now, it goes to Twitch, and then Jazz can
Yeah.
can edit it.
Let's tell the people how
No.
Jazz is
They
from.
told me to.
So pretty much, Jazz decided, you know what?
Don't laugh at my Jazz. She did nothing wrong.
Thank you,
Yes,
Princess.
princess. I
Okay, let
know.
me lower you down. Okay, Jazz, when you get to that part of the video, if you're wearing headphones, be cautious.
Wait, is that
Why?
funny? Is that funny?
Be cautious.
Oh no.
Discord's acting strange with its audio right now because like
Um,
Senpai went from loud to being quiet, and then you went from quiet to be
who's
loud in my
editing
head.
this video?
Editing this video
Am
is
I
gonna be
editing?
yeah, you're editing it.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not recording it. You're editing it. But when you get to when
Okay.
Princess talked, I forgot to change it, and she was at the max. She was like not at the max, but she was like 110%.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Leave it like that. That'd be
Please
hilarious.
put a warning.
I'm gonna put a warning, be like, Princess waking up slightly right now.
Okay. I kind of want to say it, but I don't want to say it because
Do it.
Princess just the mistake you
do
did, but I'm not. But anyways, there was a Jazz there, and we didn't know what to do. But because of Jazz was there and Princess was there, I was here. Bada boom, bada beam. That made absolutely complete sense.
We're talking about Cat's problem. What happened?
I'm very confused.
I
Welcome
am
back.
confused too.
I'm glad to confuse people. That's my middle name. Confuse person. Insert name.
Okay. Snow.
Confused person. Insert name. Last name.
First name Drake. Last name Bleach.
and drink radiation bleach. That's my name. Don't wear it down.
Radiation Bleach.
I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
where we're going.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either.
People bleach too many things.
I'm surprised how much people don't deep fry stuff.
Deep fried bleach.
Deep fried bleach.
The depression snack.
Oh god.
No, deep fried. What are they called? Tide Pods?
Oh god.
Oh, don't bring that back.
Bring it
That was
back.
the dumbest. No, that was
Deep
the
fried
dumbest
iPod
thing.
challenge.
What was?
That
No.
was the dumbest thing.
Yeah. What was the other thing?
This is
Like,
why boomers make fun of us.
no. What was it? What was it? It was the Corona
It was a Tide
challenge,
Pod
licking
challenge.
toilets. No.
Oh
The
no.
licking the toilets.
I
Person
don't
who
know about
did
that one.
that
Yeah,
actually got corona.
yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
how you know they're stupid.
Uh-huh. Anyways, before we move on from this deep fry stuff, this guy, this YouTuber named Mr. Homeless, he deep fried a Wii remote and got it to work on Minecraft on his PC.
I have a question.
Life hack.
There seems like you're kind of missing a lot of components there. like how
No.
he actually got it set up to his computer beforehand, and then the steps of deep frying a Wii without melting it.
No, I'll
He's
send
taking
you the
Sonny's side.
video and you'll see. You'll see how he did it.
Dude, have you ever worn a deep fried shirt? I haven't, but I want to see it.
Eat through
A
your
deep
shirt.
fried shirt.
Yeah, well, no, you can't eat it through because you still have the shirt in the middle.
Eat your sleeves.
Isn't that just bread?
Yeah.
A bread shirt?
Well, I'm sorry, but when you deep fry the chicken, do you eat the bread and then the chicken, or do you eat the chicken with the bread?
Yes.
I eat chicken. Like,
Or
what do
is
you
it mainly
mean? You
you're
eat both
eating,
of it either way.
or are you just pretty much eating the skin with the deep fried and then getting to the chicken?
Oh, are you talking about like peeling the good stuff and then eating the chicken?
Yeah.
Ah. I don't eat that much chicken. That's the
I,
thing.
I don't. I just realized that because my brother gave me chicken.
Uh,
When was the
wait,
last time I ate
wait,
chicken?
what?
What? Oh, my brother before he just randomly showed up he went from his dorm to Walmart, bought some chicken, deep fried chicken, and then drove to our house when my father came back from a business trip in New Mexico.
Okay.
And that was the last time I ate chicken.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I
That
have
makes
a
more
weird
sense.
story.
That makes more sense than just what you said. Wow.
When
Do you remember deep fried shoe?
deep fried
Oh
shoe.
yes, I remember that.
What was it? It was like I'm trying to think. Like you have two trends
Don't
at a
pop it
carnival.
to foot
It's
massage.
either how much stuff can we put on a stick or how much stuff can we deep fry.
And that's on period.
A what?
That's on period.
Huh. Have you tried both? Oh, what was it? It was like deep frying Twinkies.
Okay, let me tell you something about Twinkies. Twinkies, ever since they changed the recipe, taste like shit. I don't care. They taste so
Have you
bad.
had cloud cakes? They're like the off-brand
I don't know what
Twinkie.
that is.
They're an off-brand Twinkie. And they're now they taste very similar now.
Wait, did I just hear deep fried Twinkies?
Yeah, have you never heard
Yeah.
of? Dude, where
No.
have
Deep
you
fried
been?
diabetes.
Yeah, deep fried
Florida.
Twinkies. Or have you never been to like a carnival?
In mine, we don't have that deep fried twink. At least, well, I need Casey to ask her because she would know.
I don't know.
Mine have like deep fried everything else,
I can think
like
of deep fried
donuts,
Oreos, deep fried ice cream.
deep fried Oreos.
Have you had deep fried ice cream?
Yeah, I
Deep
make it
fried
homemade.
ice cream? What
Senpai,
the?
where have you been?
I don't know.
I make them homemade.
You okay? Deep fried
Yeah.
cake is next. It's on my
Dude,
list.
I just
No, I'm kidding.
realized one of my friends a couple months ago, we made our own mozzarella sticks.
Ooh,
Fun, man.
nice.
They were good.
I used to like choke on those because I would eat it and the cheese would be so
Like you
like
you can't
stringy,
chew it.
and then I'll swallow, so it would go all the way down to like my
Now here's
intestines,
my
and I'll just be
question.
like,
Here's my question. What do you? Here's my question. When you're eating mac and cheese, do you chew it or do you just swallow it?
Mac
both,
and cheese. I'll chew it.
both. I understand what he's talking
Both.
about. Both,
Yeah, both. I
because
think
I'm
it's
either like or I'm like yo.
sometimes it's in between. Like I chew it and then sometimes and then some I just I don't know. It's
Yeah,
how I'm feeling.
I know what you mean. I do the exact same thing.
It's how I'm feeling. It's I just realized that.
Okay.
Him just not understanding. He's just like, I just chew it like
Dude,
a normal
Smile
person.
nod.
senpai over here
Smile
chews.
nod.
Senpai over here, he chews stuff normally. He never had deep fried Twinkie, deep fried ice cream. He never had
Dude, I die before I'm 30.
Okay, have you had a turducken?
What the hell is a
What
turducken?
the
Okay,
hell is that?
so it's a. I'm trying to remember what it was consists. It's like a duck and a chicken and a different animal. I can't remember the third animal. But you cook it. It's oh no, it's a turkey, a duck, and a chicken. I don't remember which order it was. But you slightly cook one, and then you put in the other, and then you cook that one, and then you put it in the other animal, and then you cook that one. So by the end, you're cooking 3 different animals at once.
Always fun.
It tastes good. I had it once at a Thanksgiving party with a friend. Their family loves to cook. Like, at any point they can have an excuse to pull a party and cook, they will. They even did it over Father's Day. Reason? They wanted to cook. Was that a smoke alarm going off?
Hello.
Yeah.
You
I
okay,
don't know.
I think so.
princess?
Princess, are you awake?
No, she's not awake.
She's dead.
No, she's not.
She's dead. It's fine.
She's dead.
She's dead.
So, Senpai,
Yes.
when was the last time you went to like a carnivore or like a rodeo?
Never been to a rodeo, but I've been to a fair,
Me
which
either.
is
A fair? Yeah, have you? What? Okay. Do you buy anything at fairs? Food wise?
yes. Food wise,
Yes.
yeah, but like not that much.
What do you typically buy at a fair?
Anime stuff.
Okay, food wise.
You have anime stuff at your fair?
Wait. What
Yeah.
fair? Where?
Where are you going? I
Yeah.
want to go.
Yeah, what fair is this?
The anime fair. There's the hentai section.
Nah, I'm not a semi-personal study.
Oh no, we have said it multiple times in these things.
Eh,
I'm not gonna lie about that one. I'm the one.
I
No.
know
It's
Tucson
okay
has
to say
some.
like
Yeah, so
Florida.
Tucson has a Gem and Mineral show. They also have the Tucson Comic Con. I know Pima in general has the Pima Fair. They speaking about the Pima Fair, they did close this year. I knew a couple weeks ahead because I typically work there.
Yeah, like we didn't have fair this year,
No.
and
They were okay. So
we,
the
yeah, yeah.
Pima.
Let me.
Oh
Yeah. Let me speak for a sec.
yeah.
Yeah. Get this out of the way. Like right now, like I think Friday there should have been a con here because it's usually it's the first week of October, but since the pandemic is going on, I think they just canceled it. Yeah.
I do have to say a couple things. So the Pima County has put on so many. Hi, princess.
And there.
Hi, princess.
Great input.
Yeah.
But the Pima County has put in so much like things to. It's more of for businesses and like organization. It's more of lots of hurdles, and sometimes it just ruins the business. Like I know for the Pima County Fair before they did that, they pretty much each day they kept putting more and more things that you have to do. Like one time, one thing was like, okay, there must be this many people in a building. Okay, next day, there should not be any people in buildings. And I'm like, so do you want a fair or not? And then the next day, I'm like, okay, this is how many people are allowed to be in the fair entirely. And then the next day, okay, we're not doing a fair. I'm like, what? Like there's just like we had to change it so often, and then finally just like, oh, we're just shutting this down. It's too hard for us. I'm like, what are you doing? You're just making the laws. how does this affect you? And then another place that completely had to shut down entirely is because of the county. I'm not going to say they wanted it, because as soon as they found out that it was closing down, they bought it. Like, like, like at the same moment, like at the same moment. I am like, very suspicious of very suspicious there.
Don't be suspicious.
But no,
Oh,
and
Princess
I
left.
love it because people who worked in that people who worked for the county even said, "Hey, I worked there once. It's awful." Problem is, I know the person who hires people. They have no clue who that person even is.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know where they're getting their information. But yeah. So coronavirus is going great for businesses.
I hate coronavirus so much with the passion of 1,000 suns.
Oh, okay. I just realized because it's like a month away from election.
Yes.
I still haven't registered and I'm not voting.
I know. You told us.
I
this.
can't register. Yeah,
I know.
I need something.
Wait, why can't
I
you
mean,
register?
You're 18.
Yeah, you're 18.
Yeah, I know. It's just I need I
He doesn't want to.
Oh,
no. It's
you need a
just
secondary identification.
yes, that's what I need, but I
So
don't know it.
do you know your social security number?
Yes,
Do you need another one?
yes. I either have to have
A passport or a license or like something else. I'm trying to remember.
a license, a driver's license. That's what it said.
It's a passport or driver license would work.
Hmm. I don't have my passport with me. I think my mom has it, but like,
Here's my is it the passport or is it the card passport?
uh, card. It's something with a number. I need a number, like for like at least my driver's license or something, but I don't have a driver's
Well,
license.
yeah. But like I'm just saying, there's two options for a passport, like the book passport, or like that's I want to say it's around it's like twice the cost, but it's more useful. And then you have there's actually thing you can get a card passport, and it's just a card.
They got the yeah. My mom has the bug because every time we went to cross the border to Mexico for a
Oh,
doctor's appointment,
oh,
like
then
I
you
see a
should.
book.
Yeah. Okay. Then
Yeah,
that's the pass. Yeah.
yeah,
That's the generic passport.
and like my mom doesn't want to like give me like the some things unless I bother her about it.
You should
But
bother.
I
Me.
didn't. Yeah, like
If
I didn't. Yeah,
if you want to vote, you should bother. If you don't want to vote, it's your choice.
tomorrow's the deadline for Arizona.
Oh, is it?
It's,
No, I don't know. I've been registered to vote for a while.
it is.
I just don't want
The
them to be
subreddit
paid.
for my city, the person said the deadline is tomorrow.
Good to know.
Yeah.
But no, like I'm getting like tons of ads and like for
Oh yeah,
Trump
I've
or
been getting
Joe
Same.
tons of
Biden.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Jess.
It's she just has to. Like I just recently got my social security number from my mom.
It's
Like
good to know.
for myself. Like
You kind of need to know that for work
yeah, I do need to know that.
and
And
your
like she didn't
taxes.
tell me. Yeah. Like
And
she
like,
didn't tell me. Like she didn't want to tell me. She only trusts my sister. But yeah.
does your
Like
sister work?
yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
But like yeah, they only tell each other things while like me and my brothers are just dead in the back line, like not knowing anything or what's happening, and like to tell us last minute if
Yeah,
they're
that's how
like
my
going
dad
out
is with
now.
moving.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Dude, my dad is like that to everyone. He doesn't explain anything until like a week. Oh yeah, by the way, we're doing this, and then half the time we don't do it because no one knew about it and we had other plans.
Oh, my dad's worse. Like, growing up, I went to, from the 8 years I lived before I got a house, I moved every single year. It was because my dad would be like, let's say it's Tuesday. He'll be like, oh, we're thinking about moving. And then it was Wednesday. He's like, why are you not packed for moving today?
Well, that makes no sense.
Exactly.
Like, okay, like
That's what he would do.
yeah, like a few weeks ago, my sister had to go outside town to Phoenix with my mom for a doctor's appointment, and they did not tell me or my brothers until like a day before, like literally like almost midnight.
Communication doesn't exist there.
I
Do
know,
do
right?
do do.
Yeah, like hi, princess. This morning, for some reason, like my sister got bed bug bite, and like she found it, but it was in her room, and said to my mom that it probably came from my room, even though like it was in her room, and like there's no way it's go out the door somehow,
No,
and
that's not
then
how that
go
works.
into yeah, it's not how that works. Like my room is messy, but like I keep it like clean with clean.
No,
It's
like
just
the purpose of the bug bed. If you have a bug
bed
bed
bug.
in your bed, it's because of you.
Yeah,
It is not
and
because of
Yeah, nasty.
anyone else. It is because of you.
yeah, and my mom believed her, so like she got like she thought so like my mom, she just came into my room and said we're cleaning your room right now, and like she didn't tell me why until I asked my brother.
You would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like well my room is
Exactly.
cleaner now, but like and like but she didn't find any bed bugs
No,
in
you
my
don't. No, you
in,
don't find. You find them where the people are,
yeah.
and people are in bed, and you find it in your bed. You should probably replace those sheets, and I don't know, the pillows.
Spray
We
the
just
bed.
wash
Just
it.
spray and vacuum the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
And then you clean the
yourself.
vacuum. Yes. Oh my god. Watch your nasty booty. Hi,
Mm.
princess.
Hey, Jazz.
But yeah,
Hmm?
it came from her
There we
bed,
go.
and like so.
Mm.
Princess, you're adorable.
Hi,
Mm.
princess.
I love you too.
Princess, I love you. Damn.
I love you, princess.
I love you, princess. Yay. I thought she was not going to say anything when I said it. So, welcome back to Princess Half
Reality.
Asleep. Your host, Princess.
Yes, the sleeping princess.
Everybody.
I love everybody.
I miss.
Absolutely no clue what she just said there.
It's like, what did I miss, I think?
Oh,
You'll find that in the next episode when we
you'll find
upload
out
it.
on the next episode of Will Princess Be Awake?
Maybe.
That's a no.
Maybe. Well, she did say if would she make it to the podcast. She said maybe, and it's still a maybe.
No, I won't make it next time.
Why?
Why?
I'm going to a friend's house.
Okay.
I go splash in the pool.
Oh, okay, that
Nice.
friends.
Oh, splash the pool.
Yeah, smash that pool.
Well, don't get too wet.
You don't like that Snow, huh?
What?
He texts me that every time I go take a shower.
I.
Oh, she snitched.
Snow, I'm so proud.
Snow low-key texting her like, stop.
I do the same thing to him before he takes a shower.
Yeah.
If I want to be wet, let me be wet, damn it.
Why can't we be wet together?
YouTube
Oh, come on.
video.
I love you, princess. She's adorable. Well, I think she's adorable.
She is adorable.
Yes.
Princess. How was your day?
I'm gonna take a.
Her day was tiring.
That does make sense because she was taking a nap, and now she's still taking a nap. She was, I believe, she was with her mother. So yeah, she just had a very, I don't know how to put it, drainful day. I don't know. Words are hard. Words are hard, and you're asking, why are we doing a podcast?
What the hard?
What are words? I never heard
What
of
is
the language of words.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Say it again.
Yay, copyright strike.
Oh.
What's not good for? This is not copyrighted.
This is not copyrighted.
Yet.
This is not copyrighted. Just heavy metal. No
This is
copyright strike. No
Baby metal.
copy. Ah!
Oh god. A poor YouTube ad.
Dude, okay, what was it? My favorite YouTube ads are those ads that is like, I made this video so you won't have an ad, and it's just a duck. It's just a baby duck, or like a cat, or like a baby dog, and it's adorable.
I saw one where this guy took a baby,
And he yeeted
like a
it.
plastic baby. No, a plastic baby.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, well, guys, this is gonna be the coolest ad you ever see. And he took a plastic baby, and then he's like, we're gonna make it into a skateboard. And I was like, yes, this is the thing I need.
This is the content I needed.
Exactly.
That's what we all need. I don't care if it's an ad, but like, let's go.
I don't care.
But no, you're like, what was it? Like, you know how the YouTube had that whole problem with people making ads or like contact for people who were 13 and lower?
Mm-hmm.
During that whole time, you know what the #1 ad I saw?
What?
Was like the Ryan World thing. Like
I
for
think
his,
I know what you're talking
like his
about.
toys, like his games, his toys. I'm like, wait a minute, weren't they sued because of this? And I'm
Yeah.
still finding this. I think it was just funny. So Jazz, how was your day?
We don't talk about my day.
Why don't we talk about your day?
Because it was sad.
Your what?
It's like my
Cool.
Jazz, speak up.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
What is Casey doing?
I don't even know. I was surprised when she said she was gonna be late. I was like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Apparently, I think she's at. Wait, let me go read it.
Is that
What?
what am I? I'm sorry.
My mom won't be home until 11.
I think one of my smoke detectors are dead or like about to die.
So, fun fact, I don't have those.
Reason?
Smoke detectors?
My dad gets annoyed with them, rips them out, then we can't figure out how to put them back in, and then we
Um,
just say, I hope there's no fire.
can I can I? Are you? Is this a
Wonderful.
house you own?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because if it's a house you're renting or like leasing or like those type of deals, you would be screwed. Uh, you
Yeah.
still are kind of screwed if someone likes. Okay, yeah, but still, you own the house. You're better safe unless you had like a house owner, or I don't know what they're called, lease.
Listen. Listen.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I'm just gonna say, according to litigation, at any
I
point
know we're
the
supposed.
roof changes,
Just
there needs to be a smoke detector.
listen. Listen. It's fine. It's fine. Shh. It's fine.
Why? Okay,
Who needs tired?
why does your father do this?
Because he's stupid.
He gets annoyed.
He gets annoyed. He
You
doesn't know.
know you just need to just wait. Here's my question: does he completely rip it off?
Mm,
So he breaks it.
no, it's you can put it back on. We just can't figure it. He like broke it in a way that's like, how do you put this back on?
Well, no. The thing is, did he break the cable?
I'm gonna start one.
Because if you break the cable,
No,
you completely break the whole system.
no.
Never mind. That is senpai's. Senpai, your smoke, one of your smoke detectors is bad.
Yeah. I know. We don't have batteries for it. It's in my sister's room.
Oh, then why don't you just why don't you
Suffer.
turn it off? There's a way to turn it off.
You have to
Uh,
be careful with turning it off because if you do it the
You can
wrong way,
accidentally activate it. Yeah.
yeah, and it screams at you, and you're just staring here like, no, please stop.
So speaking of smoke detectors, my brother did he lit up a candle. He took it all the way up this like our one of our smoke detectors is literally right by the stairs. So what you can actually at the on like halfway of the stairs, you can reach your hand out and like barely any and touch it. So what he thought was a great idea was let's light a candle and put it right under there.
oh.
Can you guess what
Oh
happened?
no. It turned on?
It turned on. If one turns on, what happens to the rest?
They all turn on?
They all turn on. You know who called us? The fire
Um,
department.
yeah.
That's, do you have an emergency? We said no. My stupid son just activated one.
My stupid son.
Then they said, so you don't have a fire? No, no, we do not. I'm like, oh,
We don't have
please
fire.
don't do that again. I'm like, sorry.
I'm sorry, he adopted. Anyway, yeah.
Yes.
Hmm?
Oh, okay. I thought everybody died on me.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, we can tell you this: Princess hasn't died on us.
yep. Not yet.
no.
That smoke
Princess, say
detector
hi to the
haven't died
live
on
stream.
us.
God. Sorry for the noise, anyone.
No, I just think it's like one of mine, and I want to fix it. Then I realize no, it's senpai's.
Suffer.
Me. Oh, so you're one of those people that as soon as you hear, you change it. I just leave
No,
it there
no,
for like
I
a week.
because I hate hearing it because it constantly does it, and it's the constant fact that just like beeping very loud, and no matter where I'm out in the house, I can hear it.
Nah, for me, I just ignore it. I'll just be like, oh
How?
yeah, it's beeping.
Like yeah, if I'm doing something at that moment and I like don't want to bother, but yeah.
Uh,
I'm trying to remember.
one time I was trying to make something. I was trying to make a steampunk hat, and how I wanted to make it, I needed a deck of cards, but I wanted to singe the ends a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, so I did that, and the whole house was like filled with smoke, and they didn't go off.
What?
That is
And
a that is a
and I
that
was
is a
like,
violation on so many fronts. That's
I was sitting
also
here
Yeah.
that
like,
okay. That is also a reason why a airport never opened. I'm trying to remember where, but it never opened because they set up a fake fire and none of the actual alarms turned on.
Oh.
It's hasn't been like they built it like I want to say 12 years ago.
And
I
then
want to
just
say
never
that
opened?
because all the TVs were still on, they were still powered, and they had to go and place every single one of them.
no.
Oh.
Uh, Honestly, at this point, there is no use for it because it doesn't get a lot of traffic in the area anymore. So I don't think it would ever be open.
Yeah.
And also, now the runway is too small, and it's right by resident area. Um, a lot of problems now.
Yeah, that's a lot of problems. Because they never opened.
No. I'm like now I'm thinking about like violation codes because at my school we've been building tiny houses for teachers, so I kind of have to know codes for homes
Yeah.
like the plumbing, electric, maybe what
Man,
else.
I missed carpentry class, man, so badly. I remember like almost dying so many times.
Okay, so I think I don't know if I've told in one of these podcasts, but one of
Ooh.
Hi Princess.
Hi,
Yes,
princess.
that exactly what happened. Like she said it perfectly. Uh, but
Great
but
recap.
yeah, but no, like one of the so I was on the roof roofing. Uh, Obviously I was doing that on the roof. I wouldn't be doing that in the basement. Um, I don't think Arizona has basements. For some reason they don't. I don't know why. I don't know. Oh, cost. Yeah, that's why.
What's a basement? Never
what's
heard of it.
what's it? Hey, it's something you caught under the house, and it's typically quarter. So that's why I'm trying to figure out why Arizona doesn't have it because it would be beneficial. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but
Not
besides that,
necessarily always cooler.
well, typically,
Well,
it's
yes
typically
and
more.
no. Like all the cold will travel
Yeah, in
downward.
theory, it should be quarter. In theory,
Yeah.
where you live, there shouldn't be any because of the water density there. Let me tell you a story about Florida, and then I'm gonna go back to the construction.
Alright.
One of my friends, one of my father's friends, who lived there, wanted to install a pool. They literally told them, yes, you can do that, but you can never drain the pool because if you do, the pool would because of the soil, your pool as soon as you drain it to a certain point, it would start rising.
Oh.
They never test that theory. Their neighbor accidentally tested that theory when they bought when someone new bought the house and wanted to clean the pool. They told them not to drain it. They did not listen, and they drained it, and then they had to replace the whole pool.
Cause wait, what rose up?
The pool, because in
Oh,
Florida the sea level is like
okay. Yeah.
yeah. But back to the construction. Um, oh yeah, so I was on the roof, roofing, and I was hearing some very strange noises behind me, and few few seconds later, the scaffolding completely collapsed.
Oh.
Luckily, there was no one on there. There was no one under it, so everyone was fine. It was just down to last class period. Never put it up properly, and because everyone was on it and walking off of it, something got moved and it collapsed. So I pretty much got stuck on the roof for that period.
That's funny.
So that's always fun.
Yeah, like I had a great view. I took a quick nap up there. It was a fun
Snow.
time.
It's like, is there somebody taking a nap up there? And you just see snow just. Uh.
Finally, someone's came here to save me.
It's been.
Like,
I
nah.
have. It literally took them the entire class period. Like I think it's like it took them an hour to actually put up the scaffolding. Uh, I don't know why it took them that long. Oh yeah, because the people who were assigned to do that were idiots.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like people in my class. You know, I hate when you use like the chop saw and it bounces up because it hits a knot.
What? That doesn't happen. It depends how. It depends which. It depend. That's also a factor of the saw
I
in
know,
general.
I know. But sometimes it would. I think it's also because I had like the low key fear of the chop saw and I hated it because it was loud
Yeah, I think
and it would bounce and I would jump and I'm like, don't do that, you little shit.
yeah, I think that point it should be replaced because that is a safety
No, no,
hazard.
no, no. No, it's when I forgot. It happens. It didn't always happen to me. It was when it hit a knot. You're not supposed to when it hits a. You try not to. I can't speak when you dream and I can.
When you
Words.
dream, when you think and you think and you say.
when you dream and uh it's when the wood like kind of pinches
Oh,
like that.
yeah, it goes. Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It
It bounces a
clenches. Yeah,
little.
yeah, it clench. Yeah.
Yeah, I also hated when we did chainsaws for that reason, that it would happen,
I thought you meant
and I
like
would
it
flip
somehow went
out.
up, like out of the
No,
wood.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
No,
And like at that point,
it
that's a
wasn't just like
safety hazard
hello.
and a half.
There was kids like I remember my first year of carpentry, and we had two rooms in there. We had this huge I don't know what you call a place with carpentry room, and
Hmm.
then we had the tool room and then
Yeah.
the wood room, which is
Hmm.
A and B. And I remember one day he's like, "Oh, go into the B room and get me a 9x4." And I was like, "Okay." So I walked in, and my virgin eyes. It
You're
was a B room for a reason.
Uh, Fun. Um,
yep.
what was I thinking?
It's all carpentry.
So have you used a table saw?
Yes.
Okay, so our teacher wanted us to cut styrofoam.
Oh.
Well,
Huh?
that's the end of that story.
Styrofoam.
Sorry, my dad is very adamant on, hey, do you need help with math? Because I'm bored. I do you need help? Um,
Mood.
I'm just gonna tell you, um, I don't need help because I'm not doing it.
What's math?
I'm like, I'm not doing math at the moment. I'm doing this. What was
We'll
I?
do
Oh yeah,
math together one day,
styrofoam. Yeah.
Dad.
So my teacher told us, hey, cut the styrofoam on the table saw. So the thing with the was that Princess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing with the table saw is if it has a like any electrical connection, like with like your hand has produced static, all that stuff. Styrofoam has pretty much this has a very similar thing to do that with your with skin. So how it So as soon as we put the styrofoam in it, the blade dropped because I thought it was a hand. Um, just clarify.
Oh, you had one of those. I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. The
So
fancy
clarify.
ones.
So we had to stop doing whatever we were doing. We literally, that was the first thing we did. We had to completely unplug everything. We had to go into the thing. We had to figure out how to completely get rid of the blade, because at this point it is now wedged in the machine, because that's how
Yeah.
it stops. So we're completely like,
Yeah.
okay, how do we disassemble this? So it took 3 idiots, because clearly the last time the teacher had to do this was like 5 years ago. Open your window when you get a chance, okay, bud? Okay.
Oh, what happened?
My dad wants me to open my window.
Uh,
He typically did that via messages, but I never look at them because he constantly does it. Like, even when he's not here. And when it's, again, 90 outside and it's 70 in here, he still wants the windows to be open. Hi, Princess.
Hi, Princess.
You going okay?
Princess just tired.
Yeah, she's sleepy. She doesn't
She's
want us to
sleepy,
leave the
girl.
call.
This is a
Okay,
princess
continue.
where this is the episode where Princess sleeps.
Oh, I'm titling this Sleepy Princess.
Yeah.
Sleepy princess with friends.
With friends.
And I'm gonna draw something and try to figure that out. Just because I find it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
trying to
go ahead.
oh yeah, so we were trying to figure out, and then the teacher came over and was like, hey, well, how long does it take you to do this? It's like, well, Frank, we have no clue how this machine works, and we've been trying to figure it out. And he looks at it and is like, oh, there's a problem, because the part we're supposed to take this off, the blade completely broke it.
Yeah.
So he said, well, there's your problem. Grab me a screwdriver. I'm going to try to yank it out. I'm trying, and then we asked, why are you going to try? I'm like, well, frankly, because I don't want to have a legal pursuit on me. I'm like, oh, okay. So
Fair enough.
So he got it out, and that table saw was at a commission for like the next few months. Because A, it didn't have a blade, and B, he also needed to order a part to actually fix it. Seems like Prince is having a good nap, or a bad nap.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure at the moment.
Well, hopefully it's good.
For us, the table saw would be at a. Okay, so our teacher he took out that system that it would, if it felt moisture, it would snap down.
Well, it's not moisture. It is it's more
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
it's just electric current.
Well, he took it out for that reason because a lot of times our wood would be wet, and if we used it, it would just snap down into the lock, and then we can't use it.
Why are you using how wet is this wood?
It's pretty damp.
That's just okay.
It's fine. And we had push sticks that we handmade
Yeah.
that helped with the
We
table
use paint
saw.
stirrers.
You use what?
Paint stirrers.
Oh my god.
They worked.
We had push sticks and they were great. He always kept the guard on.
Safety 101. What is safety?
What is safety? I remember kids like
Dude,
they would take the air
the
compressor.
air compressor, yeah.
Yeah, and they would like put nails and screws in it and then shoot them at each other. And I'd be like, if I get hit, I swear I will kill all of you.
No, you be dead.
I would kill them.
But no, like, what is it? I'm actually doing a paper, because to graduate, I need to write a paper. I need to, it's different because you're supposed to shadow, like, up the career that you want to go into. It's okay, princess. It's okay. It's okay. but you had a shadow, but because of the coronavirus, we couldn't. So I now have to do a paper and a alternative to that shadowing. I think it's more of just. I think out of 5 sections, I have to do 3 of them if I didn't look properly. I don't know. But yeah, I'm doing a paper on safety, and the title is literally like safety third, something like that.
Yeah.
Because out of all the fields, construction field is like 40. It takes 40% of the injuries.
Yeah.
I can't say.
Did you do safety assignments? If that makes sense.
Define a safety assignment. How did you? What did you
So
do for your safety assignment?
so in the beginning, he would have like the fourth or third years teach what not to do, and then he would make us research like 4 safety tips to the certain tool he gives us, and then every like Monday and Friday we would have a safety meeting.
It's okay. It's
And
okay, princess.
we would
It's
share
okay.
The
our
movie.
story.
The movie.
I know. It's okay, princess. It's okay.
And we would show our what not to do, and they'll be
Okay.
like, "Oh, that violates safety rule number, I don't know, like 3."
I can
Or
tell
like,
you this. I've never heard of that. Because well, again, each place is different. Uh, Not safety wise. Safety should be the same everywhere around. But no, just because it's more of the fact that like our teachers just wanted to do stuff. Like I think we spent a week on safety, like actually pure safety. But throughout the whole thing, he's telling us safety because if we don't know safety, we can't do our work. And also, you can't tell safety to students because you tell them more stuff about safety, they're not going to do it.
I was like such a bossy person in my carpentry class, now that I think about it, because I wanted people to be safe and people would be idiots. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why are you doing that? You're risking everybody's safety doing that. And I used to get on people and they were like, okay, mom. And I'm like, yeah, yeah,
So
I'm your
here's my
mom.
question: what did you do in your carpentry class?
So, okay, so how my teacher had it is when you're a first year, which is
Mm-hmm.
like the first day, first year you took your class,
How many years did you do this?
I took all 4 years of
You
my high
took four.
school.
So in my high school, you a freshman cannot take it. So it has to
That's
be a
stupid.
junior, sophomore, and most people took it for 2 years. Because that was the requirement to have credit for college. Uh, and then I'm taken for a third because honestly, sculpting has been eliminated because of the coronavirus, and art also has been eliminated. So I'm like,
Oof.
let's do it for a third day year. But go on.
Um, um, so when you're a freshman, you would get taught by the seniors or juniors because it was a mix. It wasn't like, okay, this is only first years. We were always mixed together. And that's how he did it. And he was such a smart teacher of how he taught because I learned a lot. And by my second year, I actually taught other people how to do it. Like, not to brag, but I was a carpentry genius. And um, so a lot of times, exactly, princess.
Do you want cuddles, princess?
A lot of times things would happen. Like one guy, the bandsaw. I don't know if you guys had one.
Yes.
This kid, I was like, hey, when you're just like rounding things out, it's better to do it this way, and I'm doing it hand motions, right now, even though you can't see it. And he was like, no, it's fine. I'm gonna do it up in the air and then go straight for it. And I was like, okay, so that's not a good
No.
idea. I wouldn't do that. You should do it this way. He didn't listen to me. He ended up slipping and like getting stitches because he's stupid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not how you do it. The typical
No.
thing is if you don't want a moving blade to be exposed,
Yeah.
and especially with the bandsaw, you want that blade to be as the lowest as possible because the more you go out, the more it goes back and forth. Um, but how pretty much my teacher and how the district settled because
Blah 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 blah.
Ooh,
I
that's
see.
you.
I thought she was saying a while.
Okay, bye guys. We are the Beans, the Beaneritos, the Bean Boys
Bye.
and girls. Casey's just like, end it. Princess went to sleep, but Casey got to join us. We'll see y'all next week, hopefully.